Yep. Right back there in this video, man. Hey, man, we got Tommy G showing us the inside world of high stakes gambling, man. Hey, they in the home of the gamblers, man. You know, we love us in Vegas, man. We love us in Vegas, the home of the gamblers. You know that already. But hey, man, look though. Y'all know what we came here to do, man. Y'all know what we didn't come to do, man. We came here to get straight to the point. What we didn't come to do, man, is all that other stuff, man. With that being said, man, let's go out to the video. Let's do it. Let's do it. The home of the gamblers.
Single session win was 11,526,000.
Shorty. I hope these niggas telling us how they started off, for like what they was in the beginning stages of life and all this other shit, for, because motherfuckers be thinking this shit just happened overnight. But 11 million in one sitting, for 11 mil, and they paid it out, cause you know they ain't paying out there. But you gotta think about it though. Now, folks said, I saw a little snippet of the video. He said he got like a plus 400% ROI, something like that. But I guarantee you, the way that these niggas gamble before is like how I know how they gamble before. They probably put like 5 million on the play that's a negative 1,000. They'll win 5 mil. I know how the game go. They not doing nothing risky for. They already took the risk early in the beginning of the stages of gambling that made them get to the point where they are not. I know how the game go, for. But I want to see if they tell us like how they started and everything, for. Like from the beginning.
I don't know if you know, but you know I'm like restricted everywhere. Like, I'm not even supposed to be in this building.
What's the game you play?
Slot machines.
What's the most
Slots?
you lost in a night?
Around 300,000. Hotels in Las Vegas don't have balconies.
Because when people lose big, it's very tempting.
Yeah.
Vegas is visited by some of the most powerful.
Wait, he said they don't have betting because people be attempting. They be attempting after losing all that money. Hey, yeah.
Wealthy and elite people in the world. But because of that also comes a lot of people trying to latch on and had made it a living to take what they can from those people.
We need a knockout, a tap, a submission. We win, that's $5,000 right in our pocket.
Today we explore the world of high-stakes gambling. So of course we head to Sin City, Las Vegas. This is a place filled with gambling and vices galore. But did you know it owes its roots to the righteous? That's right, the city's rise can be traced back to religion, more specifically the Mormons. In 1954, a Mormon banker named Perry Thomas broke tradition by approving bank loans for casinos when no one else would. Vegas went from a ghost town to a place that some would call a typhoon of dark money. Throughout the 50s, 60s, and 70s, major casinos were secretly ran and controlled by organized crime families from cities like New York, Chicago, and Cleveland. And to this day, gambling remains one of America's most divisive
biggest
industries.
cities in the world.
Last year,
in
Vegas
the US,
casinos pulled in nearly $9 billion. To them, it's about choice. They offer an escape, a thrill, and a good time. Critics, however, see Vegas differently, a predatory machine built to exploit addiction and desperation. To see into this world for myself, I assembled a crew of high-stakes gamblers and headed to a lavish penthouse that would serve as our headquarters for this operation.
He ain't lying, folks. Gotta be careful out there, man.
Sin City, Las Vegas. Temptation, gambling, there's dreams being sold. There's a place where hustlers hustle. I have to say, Vegas is a place I find a little bit depressing. It's like a consumerism, capitalism hellhole. Gambling is something that I've avoided largely in my life.
Good, don't do it.
Sense. I do believe you gotta gamble. Like, I gamble on doing this. I gamble on real estate.
Okay, yeah. It's certain risks you take, folks. Like, yeah, gambling, yeah. But gambling with, like, sports and the table, folks, yeah, don't do it. Stay away from it, folks. If you care, folks, don't get involved in it, folks. Gambling hit us like crack in the 80s, folks. I don't think back in the day nobody really gambled for real, folks. Everybody gambled now. Gambling took over us bad, folks. They did it. They did our generation bad, folks. Everybody gambled now. The females gambling, everybody gambling, folks. I'm telling you, they ain't.
Stock market. So I guess in some ways everyone gambles. The question is, where do you draw the line?
Hey, but look though. I don't know, folks. You can see it or not, folks. I don't know if you can see it or not, though, folks. But look though. Hey, no risk, no reward, shorty. Take that risk. I'm finna grade. Whatever risk you got in your mind, take it. You finna throw 100. You got $100 left. You got $100 left in your account, and you finna put $100 on that slip. Take it. On God. You lose it. Fuck it. Get it back. Do it again. All fun. Keep doing it. One of them. Hey, one thing Herb said, folks, the right robbery get you rich, folks. The right robbery, folks. It only take one, folks. It take one. I just seen a nigga put 250, 190K. I don't like seeing shit like that. That shit piss me off. But it's like, folks, hey, And that's what keep everybody going. That's what keep everybody gambling. That's what keep everybody losing their damn money. Going broke over this shit. Some people that went broke off of gambling. It's fun to sell though, but you'll go broke over this shit for sure.
There's a man
for sure.
by the name of Raja who has a suite
for sure.
Here. Nice to meet you, brother. And where are you taking us right now?
I'm taking you up to my penthouse suite.
Penthouse suite.
Like that?
Pretty much every casino I go to.
What attracts you to Las Vegas?
You know, I've just always gambled. I started gambling when I was young, at 16.
What's the game you play?
Slot machines.
What's the most you won in a night?
$1,081,000.
$1 million, see? And that's the start of it, folks. $1,081,000. $1,081,000. That's the start of it all, folks. You hit some shit like that, folks, shorty, your life changed forever. Like, you will never go back. You get what I'm saying, folks? That's where it started at. That's where it started. He damn it, but he ain't walk away with that mid though. He probably walked out like 500, 600, somewhere in that 500 through 700 after taxes. But it's good for them to tax you up front, sure. Instead of you getting a meal, then now you got to pay taxes back, and you ain't even got the money because you done spent it all on fun. So, life changing money though, for sure.
What's the most you lost in a night?
Around 300,000. These are all their special suites. There's
how much do he gamble though?
Suites here at the Cosmo.
300,000 is money to lose.
You can't even
book
these rooms.
So this is what the high life is like.
He said you can't. He said you can't even book these rooms.
So it's got a hot tub, massage table.
You take advantage of that?
You know, I never really get massages in the room. One interesting, really fun fact is, do you know why all the hotels in Las Vegas don't have balconies?
Because when people lose big, it's very tempting?
Yeah. I know, people personally who have lost everything, and then when they had the shooting on the Strip, that was a guy who lost all his money, went upstairs to his room, and unfortunately started shooting at people.
God damn.
Was gambling $10,000 a day before the massacre may be a clue.
Paddock checked into the hotel a few days ago, and
Shorty,
according to sources,
if you gambling $10K a day, folk, and you think, I hope and pray to God you got a separate income, folk, where you bringing in 50 times that, folk. Please don't go gambling no 10 a day, folk. I just told y'all that if y'all got $100, folk, then go put that on the slip, folk. Please don't do it, folk. I was just talking shit, gang. Don't take me serious, gang. Nigga gambling $10K a day, boy, and he lost it all. That's wild as hell.
Spent much of his time there gambling thousands of dollars at the casinos.
So I mean, there's been tons of stuff like that. You know, Vegas is a show. It's a place to have fun. It's a place to have a good time. And if you go too deep down the rabbit hole, you could fall for it. But if you're focused and doing your thing and having a good time, then enjoy the ride.
Would you consider yourself a professional gambler?
I've had the last couple of years have been very good, and especially with winning $1 million. But I wouldn't say that long term and over the course of my life that the gambling's paid for everything I have. The influencing now that I'm getting paid for, and the sponsorships and different stuff like that, definitely is making a good chunk of my money. Slot machines are a set percentage.
It's pure luck.
What I just say?
Yeah.
Do you know what your actual win percentage
What I just say?
Most of the machines.
If you gambling that type of money, I hope you got a separate income, folks. Do not, please don't, like, hell nah. Once you hit, shorty, say you got $0. Let me not say zero. You got like $250, gang. You hit for 50, folk. I hope, folk, please don't go put that 50 back in the gambling, folk. Invest that shit elsewhere, gang. Before you feel me, you go back to gambling, folk. Put that shit elsewhere that'll make you money so you can go fuel your hobby of gambling, folk. Like, this shit get wicked, folk. I need to stop pausing. This video 26 minutes long.
Great. You should win 90% back, but most people play into infinity, which they just keep going, so they're just gonna run out of funds at some point.
You seem like a smart
That's
guy.
how I go.
Choosing a game that's pure luck.
Yeah, I get you.
You have no worry in the world, and you don't have to make a decision. Just hit a button.
You too, bro.
How are you?
Yeah, pleasure, man.
Nice to meet you.
This is Mickey Mace. He's one of gambling's most controversial characters. Some think he's one of the best gamblers in the country because, after all, he's gambled on behalf of massive hip-hop stars, and he also flaunts multi-million-dollar payouts from casinos. However, if you look at the YouTube comment sections, he's a heavily debated man. Many question the truthfulness of his claims and allege conspiracies ranging from he's a paid Vegas insider to simply accusing him of. After all, he's gambled on behalf of massive hip-hop stars, and he also flaunts multi-million-dollar payouts from casinos. However, if you look at the YouTube comment sections, he's a heavily debated man. Many question.
His parents gave him $11 million. He didn't win a penny.
question the truthfulness of his claims.
How y'all gonna call him a scam artist for? Y'all do know gambling is all luck, motherfucker. That's why these motherfuckers be like, oh yeah, come subscribe to my Discord. This, that, the third. For them niggas is losing money too. They'll show you that one big win that they got for, but they not gonna show you all them L's that they take on a day-to-day basis, for. Man, all this shit is a scam, folks. Nigga, don't nobody got the real keys to this shit, man. This shit is just all luck, fo. Like, you just woke up one day. Granted, you put in a lot of work to eventually you will get lucky, fo. But all this shit luck, fo. You going this bitch buying a Discord because the motherfucker just said for 10K. You go on that bitch, he damn near just lost all his money back, fo. You get what I'm saying? He lost that shit. But the thing about it, no, let me say he not lost it all. Thing about it is, fo, the people that you following, fo, they got way more money than you, fo. The people that you buying in these Discords and all this other shit, they got way more money than you. So these motherfuckers throwing 40, 50s, all this shit on slip, for you only got $10 to put on slips and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they hitting for 2K. You hitting for shit. They hitting for 2K off 40 shit. If that's the case, you probably hit for 400. You get what I'm saying? It's just it's about managing your bankroll too. A lot of this shit is managed bankroll. And I'm saying all this shit, for I don't do none of this shit. I ain't gonna lie, folks. But it's just like, folks, I don't know, folks. Let me shut the fuck up.
Claims and alleged conspiracies ranging from his paid Vegas insider to simply accusing him of misrepresenting.
I know damn paid Vegas insider. This shit is luck, boy.
I don't know if you know, but I'm like restricted everywhere. Like, I'm not even supposed to be in this building.
Why is that?
I've been banned from almost every casino in the world.
Because?
Well, I know it's for winning too much. Some of them have said it, and some of them won't. I made most money in Baccarat, second most in Blackjack, and I would say I probably play in the highest stakes PLO games in the world. My biggest single session win was $11,526,000.
Nigga, he don't ever have to gamble again in his life. Nigga won 11 million. He don't never have to gamble again in his life. Niggas don't even see that shit. Nigga, that's athlete money. You made that shit in 1 cent game. He don't never have to gamble again in his damn life.
Prove it.
Well, all my tax statements are out. I mean, we could log in all my tax records right now. Drake to Lil Baby to literally anybody you could think of come forward to verify that they've witnessed it happen. So all of these people come forward to verify. Not a single person can say they have ever witnessed the opposite.
Don't they want you to play high stakes?
Yeah, because they think you're gonna lose high stakes. My biggest loss was $8 million in an afternoon. Losing the $8 million was a very confusing feeling. And then it hit a certain point that felt helpless. But I also don't want to mislead people thinking that it's easy or it'll happen to them, because almost it won't happen to them. They're almost guaranteed to lose. And if they let me keep playing and didn't ban me, maybe eventually I would have gave it back.
Before we hit the casinos, I want to learn a little bit of the game. I've never gambled before in my life, never spent a dime in
That
Vegas.
nigga said he lost 8 million. I told you, folks. So think about it, folks. If you think about it like that, folks, he said he won 11 mil and he lost 8 mil. So nigga, that leave him with 3M. Nigga, they one thing about gambling, folks, they will take all of that shit back. Cause I'm telling you, folks, you think you going on a heater, bro? As soon as they flag that account, oh, this nigga just said for this amount, they flag that account. Whatever you put in, smoke. All them bitches is misses. Oh God, I'm telling you. This shit is rigged, gang. It's rigged. I'm telling you. Bro, I know this shit rigged, bro. That's how they get you, fo. You gotta know the game, fo. I'm telling you. Let a high-end account do it that ain't with them, fo. I'm telling you. Smoke. All the bitches smoke. They getting all that bread back. You just won 90K. You just put a 10 on that bitch. Smoke, dog. Go back to dropping 5. Smoke. All the bitches cooked. You damn. I'm finna damn lose it all, fo. Gotta be smart.
Casinos that offers a free way
to
be
play. Smart.
This is different than their stake.com pay-to-play platform.
And now, like any good gambler, because I ran into insufficient funds, I'm calling it. I have a family, I have a mortgage, I have a life to live. So thank you, Stake, for the experience, but I'm gonna cut myself off. But if you want to try Stake, the link is in the description. If gambling is what suits you, take a spin, but don't overdo it.
Don't overdo it. Stake sponsors this motherfucker for sure.
Your origin story as a business is the spam king. You sent 100 million emails a day that were spam.
Allegedly. So back in the day, I was in the online advertising business. I got into email marketing, and I used to send out lots of 100 million plus emails a day, and then I got sued by Microsoft, the New York AG, MySpace. Did very well doing it, but I never broke any laws. I only broke terms of service issues is where most of the lawsuits stem from. Paid almost $20 million in fines. At my peak year, I did 108 million was my best year.
In 1 year?
Yeah.
This exact location of this drive-through that we're driving in, I got in a high-speed pursuit with $4.5 million in cash.
you see what I'm saying? They start elsewhere, folks. All this money don't come for gambling, boy. This nigga just said he just made $108 million from sending emails, folks. The fuck? He had to pay $20 million back. He's still up 80.
And they used to do trunk checks there, and one of the security is how I got away from the guys chasing me.
Why were you in a high-speed chase?
I just won $4.5 million at Bellagio, which is across the street. And so to go this way on the strip, you have to cross and make a U-turn. And as we made a U-turn, I noticed that we were being followed from the valet at Bellagio. I told my boy stomp on it. He did. There's a truck behind us, stomped on it, followed us, and we pulled into here. And when we got to the trunk check, they saw all the cash in the back seat. I just told security, I was like, yo, someone's chasing us, hold them up. And he gave us instructions. So if we stuck to the right there, it takes you to the employee parking lot. He told me how to navigate it to get out to Cobalt. And he's like, when you hit Cobalt, make a right and just get out of town. That's what we did, and we got away.
That's a big risk too, folks. He said they got to chasing his ass.
So we're here at the Venetian. I've won more
That just
money
sound
in
like a
this
movie.
building than any other building I've ever been in. I beat them for $15 million. And I'm actually kind of nervous being here. I also have not been back to this building, not even once, since I've been banned until right now.
We're here on spring break, so it's particularly packed. It's March Madness weekend, and people are moving and shaking in here, and it honestly blows my mind. My idea
I
of
ain't
a
gonna lie, I love
vacation is
Vegas,
an
shorty.
Airbnb with no one near us. And you're
I love Vegas, shorty, and I ain't been to Vegas shit since I was like 18. I love Vegas, shorty. I ain't gonna lie. Probably because I love gambling, but shorty, I love Vegas. I ain't gonna
mountains
lie.
or woods.
Just besides the
This is
damn
a
heat.
different
The
stroke
heat
for different
is
folks. And
bullshit.
guys like Roger here thrive off an environment like this.
That heat is
One I got $1
bullshit.
million on.
You want to try again?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it again. See if we can hit a jackpot.
Look at that shit, boy. He
Most of the
damn near got
people
a
who have
10 in
hit
his
$1 million
hand.
have done it. 80% of them have been on $25. Here it goes. That's a good hit. That made us a little money. 2 more. 1 more.
You'll stay here for how long at a time usually?
Until I'm happy, you know. Sometimes if I win a pretty good jackpot, I'll quit. If I don't hit something, you know, sometimes I'll go all in until I get it. I don't have a set time.
Sound about right.
Were you ever married before?
No, I've never been married. I have twins. I have twin boys. Unfortunately, their mother passed away. One of my first fun experiences with them was both of them came in the casino and we all played together. But they don't really have a big interest to gamble. Haven't been into it. And that's a big problem for the casinos is that younger youth does not have any interest really in gambling on slots. It's just not something to do.
Yeah,
They
for
grew
sure.
up, you know, playing online video games and so much other stuff.
Because I don't follow sports that closely, I didn't realize how massive sports betting has gotten. And this is how
Boy!
it happened, folks. Previous to
Crack in the
2018,
80s,
it
I'm
was
trying to
illegal
tell you.
across the United States. Then the Supreme Court made the decision to rule sports gambling to be legal, and this unleashed the floodgates. 38 states have since approved it as part of their legal commerce, and this has resulted in a booming industry that did $300 billion in 2023, which to put in perspective makes it more than 30 times bigger than that of the business of the Vegas casinos. And according to Siena College Research Institute, nearly half of men aged 18 to 49 have a sports gambling account. And furthermore, the average household that does sports betting loses about $1,100 a year. To me, those numbers are astonishing. Let me know in the comments if you think this is something we need to be concerned about as a society.
How much money are you
Hell
going to
yeah.
lose today?
You should.
We got it. We got it. Up to $1,198,000 I could win right now.
Now what do you have to do?
All I have to do is that.
I know who you are. I love you, by the way. Thank you. But they don't want you here, so we're just gonna.
Just baseball 2021, that's all. 21-21, you can come back.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
So 10 years?
No, nigga. This nigga said 10 years. You got all that money. You don't know how to count, my nigga. They bet you for 100 years, gang. They basically said, nigga, you can never come back till you dead, nigga. This nigga said 20. This nigga said 10 years, nigga. That's 100 years, boy. You can never come back. That is tough, gang. God damn, nigga want too much money to patch their ass. They said, nope, I'll never want to see you again. That's smart though, gang, because you get to keep your money and put it elsewhere now. You ain't got to go spend it back and giving it back gambling. Smart ass. They saving you.
I got a 100-year trespass.
Hereby warn you that you are trespassing property by statute 207. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe out there. Have a good day.
Sorry, thank you. So I saw them like gathering and like pointing at me, and I was like, I know, you know.
These are property, so you gotta go out.
Oh, we're not on. We're still on property.
Property.
This is the closest I'm allowed to come.
So any past year,
Yeah, they told me they'll arrest me if I come back.
Is 100 years a typical ban?
No one's ever used the number 100 before. They're like, you're banned, get out.
Have you ever played slots before?
100 years is crazy.
You know what? Hit that, touch that. I'm putting my faith in you. I don't think I've ever had that happen where I didn't get one extra ball.
You know what that means?
So we won $400. So not very good.
And how much did we spend to get this 400?
So we have 2,000 in the machine. So we're down right now about $760.
And you know what's crazy? That next jackpot gonna give him basically his money back, folks. That's what the next jackpot gonna do. That's how gambling work. I watch Train gamble all day. He down millions in this shit too.
This fund itself, or because you've already made tens of millions of dollars in other business, you just can afford to lose?
I can afford to gamble from the money I've made from my other businesses, but the gambling and being an influencer now definitely helps to fund it.
For people watching this that might get into this, do you advise it?
If you've never gambled in your life or played slots, I would tell you probably save your money. You're never going to win long term. Lucky Lacey, you ready to bring me some luck?
Unless you stop.
What's the most you ever lost?
The most I ever lost in a day was $300,000. For my birthday a couple of years ago, I did $5,000 spins. So I did 50 spins at $5,000 each. Plus I did 50 spins at $1,000 each to celebrate my 50th birthday. And unfortunately I lost, just during that session of 300 grand, I lost about $250,000.
What's the most you lost in a night?
It was between 3,000 to 5,000.
This is Lucky Lacey. She's a former exotic dancer and winner of 2016 Miss Nude Universe, and she's a friend of Raja's who also likes to play slots recreationally.
I tend to just take what I want to lose that day. So if it's what I would have spent in a night out having fun, then I take that. And if I don't lose all of it, then that's a win for the night. If I lose it all and go to the ATM machine, then that's the only time I really consider it being a loss.
What's the most you've lost in one night?
20.
What was that like?
It was okay.
This is John Lillis.
He's
a former world champion American skier who has since moved on to become a full-time sports bettor. He and his partner
like
Chris
MJ,
run a Discord chat.
not full-time, but MJ got so much money.
They consider themselves sharp action bettors, which is a type of strategic gambler that looks for undervalued spreads in an effort to win bigger and more consistently.
Just like anything else with gambling, you build a tolerance to it, right? And if you know that you're lifetime up, or you're doing the right things and you're just catching a bad beat or something.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
The one thing, like to show you a bonus, we go down like to this game actually goes all the way down to 10 cents bet, like a $10 spin. So we just fast tab it and see if we can get a bonus, so you can see what it does. One freaking bonus here. Oh, this is big. We got the upgrade. This is big, so this is gonna upgrade us this wheel.
I watch Train, folks, so I know how this gambling shit go. I watch Train, bro. He online gamble. He don't go to the casino. I watch Aiden. He go to the casino and gamble with Dana White in there. All them rich people, they gamble too.
And we're gonna get another spin. Oh, that's huge. Oh my God. We got our first gold hat right here now. So on a $100 bet on this machine, 2 nights ago, I won $51,000. We have a really good chance at a jackpot on this one. Oh, 750, that's a good one. So we did it, got a jackpot. Boom, 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 baby.
Boom.
1,700.
Boom.
4,250. Wow. Not bad. This is good.
So we just won a jackpot and attendance on the way.
Yeah.
Does this money mean anything to you?
Yeah, I feel like I got a little revenge for what we put into it. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not life-changing. It's not gonna change where I have dinner at tonight.
That shit ain't none of him, folks. Then you tip them.
Continue gambling a little bit more.
You do this as a professional.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long have you been doing it, and what is your ROI?
I've been gambling for a long time, right? Even in my early teenage years, playing poker, blackjack. I mean, I was the kid with the fake ID who ran to the blackjack table, and you know, I came through it very organically. Since I've been tracking and posting and helping other people win and really tracking my action publicly for other people to see, where other people can actually track what I've done, I would say we are at about 3.5 years now with a 400% ROI.
If you understand how the sportsbook works and you understand how the public thinks,
you understand that the market moves based on what the public thinks is going to happen outside what the actual probability is. Every bet has a hold, and you can actually erase that hold by finding where the public is. And sometimes a line might move because of a reason, right? A key player might be injured. Someone might be out. Information might be coming in that a star player was up all night with his girlfriend and drinking or whatever and showed up late to practice. That all can come into it. But sometimes none of that stuff is a factor. It's just who is more favored. Because a lot of people bet with their heart. You will get more money by being on the other side of that bet.
Hey, that's, I ain't gonna lie, no bullshit. That's all I do, folks. You can ask my brothers. I'll never go with the favorite. Never. Every time I want some paper for real, me and my homie, folks, we both do the same shit, folks. We never bet with the favorite. That shit is a damn near death trap, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. But it's just like, folks, I've been gambling since what? I'm 23, be 24 in June, in 2 months. My nigga, I've been gambling since I was like 18, 19. I've been gambling since I was like 18, 19. And my nigga, man, with all the experience I got from doing this shit, bro, from all these years, bro. I know you ain't supposed to be saying that because it was illegal, but, man, it was illegal on what I was gambling on, for. It wasn't illegal, for. But from all the shit that I know, for, man, they'll get you, for. They'll get you, folks. Like, man, that should be cap. That should be cap.
What we do is, I mean, we do this every day. So we do have that secondary income stream of, there are a lot of people that are looking for an edge and they want to gamble, but they want to gamble responsibly and they want to
So people subscribe to get your picks.
We take serious bettors that actually want to treat it like an investment, that they're in it for
You know what serious better mean? They mean motherfuckers that's willing to spend 10K, 5K, shit like that to enter their shit. To get their pick. I know what that means. You're a serious bettor. Okay, yeah. Come spend this 5K and let me give you a pick.
Long term. We're looking at the UFC.
And what it is for they'll do a single bet, throw about 20K on that bitch.
Main event.
20K for a plus 100 odds or whatever it's gonna be, and then they'll walk away with 20K of the casino money.
Tonight. These two fighters have already fought before, a 3-round fight. They don't have a lot of finishes between them. Marvin Vettori, one of the fighters, never been finished. Because of that, 2-to-1 odds that this fight will go the distance. What we're betting is that this is going to be the fight that trend ends. We're going to go this fight to not go the distance. We want to see someone get knocked out before 5 rounds. How you guys doing? You got UFC lines?
Oh, I have my biggest bet of the year going on this game right now. So if I start freaking out when Florida hits 91 points, that's why. I need Florida to hit 91 points by themselves. And 7 points in 7 minutes for Florida is pretty doable. So
I want the main event. I want to not go the distance. 1,800. So here it is.
He ain't bet too crazy.
We laid $1,800 to win just north of 4,500. We're looking at this fight.
That's profitable bet though.
We just need
that's definitely profitable betting. You win 3K on that. I think he doing. Oh, nigga, he was gonna hit that regardless. They were gonna hit that shit regardless. Nigga, they got 88 points in 6 minutes left. They gonna hit that regardless.
This fight, last fight.
They get that regardless. That shit to the crib.
Fighter to end this thing before it gets.
No, he don't bet. I thought he'd be betting crazy. You know, I be seeing motherfuckers on internet. They be betting 10K and shit. Like, oh, I won this, man. Get your goof ass on.
Oh, that Alabama defense, I love them. They don't play defense, baby. That's the biggest cash of the year right there. 500 on Florida's team total at -110, so probably about $4.
That nigga won like $400 for. So they a little better too for. They probably not. They probably just fronting their move. But he got excited on winning $400 for. I don't know how I feel about that, folks. I don't know, folks.
450 or so, and then I told the guys in the club to take it at 3 units. So whatever they normally bet, I told them to triple it.
Parlay is definitely bullshit. I don't parlay no more. I can tell you that. I can tell you parlays be bullshit.
I think Vegas.
Hey, I just seen a nigga. Like I said, a nigga just hit for $2. He put what $2 on. He won like 90K, That shit once in a lifetime, gang, and that's how they'll get your ass on B. That's how they'll get you. They'll make everybody thinking, you feel me? Yeah, we gonna do this parlay for this, that, third show. That's how they get you, for. On God, I don't parlay bet no more. I do not parlay bet. Parlaying is not it, folks. Yeah, that shit over with. Hell nah.
Really cool.
I'll find a way, shorty.
Correctly.
I'll catch that.
And I
Don't
think
worry about
the
it.
best form
I'ma
of
catch
using Vegas correctly is not trying to use it at all. I think if you come here allowing it to use you, that's how you get the best experience out of it. You don't come here trying to win. You don't come here trying to meet a celebrity. You don't come out here trying to get famous and make $1 million. You come here to have fun and piss a weekend off with your friends. So it's filled with a lot of smoke and mirrors for two.
Hey, that's any time you gamble though, folks. Never go in there trying to crack their head, folks. Go in there just have fun, folks. You might walk out with some decent little pay. You know what I'm saying? It's a hobby, folks. At the end of the day, it's a hobby, folks. Can you turn it into a career? Absolutely. Why would I recommend it? Fuck no. Man, don't get into this bullshit, man. This shit is bullshit, dog. All this shit bullshit. Should be luck.
Two reasons. One, to
shit
take everything from those elite people. And two, because without it, anyone who's in between working class and elite doesn't really have a way out.
Casinos didn't get pretty based on people winning money. So I think everything is set up mathematically. I don't think there's anything intrinsically that you can find information-wise where you're being lied to. But I think things are probably psychology-wise led to make you spend more money. Everything is incentivized to get you to spend more. So if that's smoke and mirrors,
you seeing that $2 to 90, they'll get you. They'll get you like that, folks. You see that $2.90, you go, oh, now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. You gonna be chasing. That was just lucky, shorty. That was the luckiest shit. Like it was crazy as fuck. You think they lost 90K that day? They ain't lose 94. Them days when the sports book, they'll let everybody win on the most popular slip. That's because they can afford to lose that shit. For they don't get no fuck about that little money they just lost. Boy, they gonna get that shit back tomorrow. On God.
I guess yes, that probably exists.
Get that shit back so easy.
True. I mean, if there is an advantage that someone can take, or a scheme that they can run, or a scam that they can get into, someone has found their way into it in Vegas, and you know, it just is what it is.
To me, gambling is not that much different from alcohol, porn, fast food, or video games. Done to an extreme, they can ruin your life, but done in moderation or not doing them.
Video game is saving life nowadays, my boy. Gambling is too. Everything is saving your life besides probably fast food. Besides fast food, the P word, and whatever else it was, but gaming saving lives, gambling saving lives. But it's very rare it happens, but it's happening.
At all, you should be okay. But my question is, what is it within some people that seems to compel them to take their vice to a self-destructive level? While some people can be disciplined and abstain from temptation, others seem to have a compulsive aspect to their nature. While I don't know why that is, what I do know is from top to bottom, from the music in the lobby to the scents that you smell in your room to the free drinks and much, much more, Vegas is a place designed to tilt the odds away from you being able to maintain your own self-control.
I think Vegas ruins lives. I think it causes more deaths, whether it be literal or spiritual and emotional, than almost any other place in the world. It's built on the sex trade. It's built on glorifying sex work and prostitution. Exasperates most people's weaknesses. Vegas is sold as an idea that all your dreams can come true and you can do anything you want and fix all these things. But the truth is, it's a hole and it's a trap.
Hey, he keeping it real with y'all, for y'all better listen.
Every single thing you see here on the strip was 100% built on your money. This only exists because you lose. I don't think you should enter any form of gambling, especially Vegas, the mecca of gambling, thinking you're gonna win. If this isn't a testament to the billions and billions and billions of dollars that the people spent to have this built, we are in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere. There's no reason a city should exist, let alone one as lavish and exciting as this. This is built on losers. Every day, everybody comes here to lose money. Don't be foolish and think you're gonna be the winner.
So here's the deal. There's one fight left. 25 minutes, 5 rounds.
Hey, that's a nigga that didn't want 11 million. Telling y'all, folks, don't do it, folks. Vegas ain't worth a damn, boy. Don't do it. Damn, shorty, why you looking so hard, boy? They ain't bothering you on the seat. This nigga looking too hard. They ain't worried about you.
All we need is this fight to not go to the distance. No judges involved. We need a knockout, a tap, a submission, a disqualification, anything of the above. We win.
Nigga got on a Brazzers. I think I watched this fight. I be watching UFC. Did this fight go the distance? I don't remember. It did. It did.
So what's going through your mind after the loss?
I'm never fucking betting a sports bet next to this fucking guy again.
So why not?
I'm a superstitious guy. He wasn't liking the play early, and you got to have good energy when you're gambling. You get with the energy that you bring into it. So if you bring bad energy into gambling, if you ever see someone at a table and they got bad energy, run the other way, because the gambling gods will never look favorably upon bad energy.
Do you know any tragic gambling stories?
I know a lot of tragic gambling stories. From people's wives leaving them to them selling their houses and cars.
Your comps, you have an automatic 30, sometimes up to 40% of spending power based on your theoretical loss. People call it theo. It stands for theoretical loss. It does not mean literal loss. As a matter of fact, you could win while still having theo. Every time you play, whatever they tell you your theo is, 30% of that number you can spend on anything you want on property.
So guys, there's a lot of ways to gamble in life. The ways I prefer to gamble, one is betting on myself. So this YouTube journey has been one big gamble that has finally paid off. But then real estate, stocks.
This shit started to make me hate gambling, folks. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a big mistake not to take a gamble on yourself. However, the question is, what is an appropriate gamble? One of the oldest rules in the book when it comes to gambling or even investing is only put down what you are comfortable losing. Where people really get into trouble is they bet the house on something. Why would you bet your house? That's where you live. I will never bet or invest. I would recommend investing over gambling, but invest what you can stand to lose. That's a age-old maxim that holds true. Well, folks, the sun has just set on the Las Vegas Strip, and all around us right now, someone's rolling the dice, someone's placing the bet, and maybe someone just lost their house, maybe someone just won the jackpot and won big. It's been a fascinating look into a world I had no idea about. As always, guys, I appreciate you for joining me, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
Nah, that just made, I ain't gonna lie, the video then made me hate gambling. When you hear somebody that won 11 million and is banned from everything because of how much money he won for telling you, for don't do this shit, for nigga, you better not do this shit, boy. Better get the fuck on. They will take your shit.